Hello guys, fellow Mythguardians. I've been playing some ranked, and I actually did lose to two. I didn't have that on screen, unfortunately. But you can check out this history. I'll show it out to you. I lost against a Mithril rank. I wasn't actually playing this deck. I was playing this one. I could say I accidentally clicked on it, but I don't know how much you'd believe me if I said that. I was trying to find a way to get essence. So I was playing through story mode, and you can see this is like not a good deck. And honestly, he didn't have a super strong one either, but it goes to show how far you can kind of get through. Look, this guy has never bought a pack, but he's just playing for a while though. You can tell. Level 59, he's like 3 times higher than me. So yeah, look, you can tell that you can get pretty high on the board without playing super crazy decks, and it does take time, but you gain a lot of experience otherwise, where you don't have to be paying as much essence, paying for cards when you don't need to. This guy already has control of the board. I don't have any good cards to put down, and he could just delete almost everything I put down. Let's see how. Actually, I forget how he deals with this. Okay, he just goes. He just deletes it because it's a big card. He needs it gone. He maintains control of the board because he has a 4/4 there. And here I figured. I think this was. There's a couple cards that have a 3 cost and purple gem. There's one that does that can do agile, and you get one of those fire thingies. There's this one obviously, and there's also one more that what does it do? Doesn't take retaliatory damage while attacking. Right, and I figured it was that one, but then he teleports, and then I'm like, oh, okay, gotcha. That was a good move for him, though. I can't do anything. I just surrender, and I wish I was playing my other deck because I had a little bit. I could have maintained a little bit more control in the beginning, like 1 through 3, to whereas he was a little bit struggling until he got his foot in the door, and just kind of steamrolled from there. I also lost this guy in ranked. The Necromancer. That wasn't ranked. That was casual, as you could see. I think it was. I didn't think it was a real person because his name is kind of, is Al. It was just an immediate surrender for me because I was trying to get my 300 points. I think though that go against 6 people or whatever, and 300 points, you get 300 coins. You also get one of these, the little axolotl things. I didn't want to show this off though because this was a plain and simple lose. Okay, there we go. This was like a quick loss. I'm not a quick loss. This was a long game. Here's another game I wanted to show you guys. Actually, you know what? Let me go to like 1 time speed, even though this is kind of a long game. So here I have 2 Necros. I figured I could just get rid of one and I'll be okay. I wanted to get rid of that. It gives him 2 mana, but doesn't have anything to play it with. So it's kind of a waste for him. I don't think he expected me to actually hit it. And Shadow goes away. I have Gemion on the end of the board right now. I wish I had Lantern. I could have waited a turn. That was my honestly, that was an error on my part, not waiting a turn. So he puts armor down, which is good. So that means I have to activate Slayer, or I can activate Necromantic. And I honestly misplayed here because I forgot he has armor 1 whenever he puts the shield on. I also want to get rid of. So I did put Lantern in the bottom and recycle Gemion back in my hand. I think that was a good play for me. But I also lost a lot of tempo on that turn, so that was a big error on my part. I'm finally able to put down Hopeless on a turn late, or 2 turns late, I think. So again, look how many cards he has at his disposal. He gets to play them all. And look, he gains even more tempo by putting Metamorphosis. Now my deck's not even working at this point. And so you can kind of tell what's going on here. He plays, he's getting a lot of his cards coming up pretty soon. Tarragon's coming up, I think this turn. Or he's able to play it. This one's going to come up now. This is going to come up in the next 3 turns, right? 3 turns? Yeah. And this one, once he puts this on the board, it's really hard to get back. Especially with this one. This is a crazy good card. I mean, I don't even have a way to deal with it, to be honest. because it has a base 6/6 and then gets +2/+2 if you destroy his own minions or the ones in front of him. So easily you can get an 8/8 and destroy the creature in front of him as a 7 cost, which is good. This is really good. It's really good as a card. And here you can tell he has a lot of control of the board, and I can't do anything. And so I can just fast forward here as to see where my error was. And I don't know if me making a difference, a different in the beginning would have changed it. But either way, look, this card is so strong right now. Armor 1, of course he is fragile at that moment, but he had armor 1, and I have no cards. I have to just kind of stall until I get hopeless. But even then, I mean, it's almost futile at this point. So this thing has nothing to do anymore. It's absolutely dead. So I can get rid of this card, and that's it. I'm trying to shuffle through. Maybe I can get something, but this guy gets an immediate 8/8, and I'm done. There's nothing I can do here. So, yep, that was a bad loss, but I mean, good game for that guy. I did want to show you a different one. I think this guy had a similar deck as me. So he's playing Hopeless in his deck, but he has yellow as his kind of other color. But he doesn't like to utilize Hopeless, as you can see. So he has Hopeless in his hand, and it looks like he just kind of has it as a filler card. For some reason, he doesn't like utilize it to its full potential, but he does have Disc of Circadia. And let's see, he also has Divination. So we kind of have the same package deal here. We're like almost very similar players. And he realizes that I'm playing basically the same deck he has. And we got very similar hands, but corresponding to our own colors, right? But I do manage to pull a W out of this game, and it was really close. So this is where I'm hoping to see myself in the next couple games as gold 8. I mean, he's almost at Mithril if he just plays a little bit longer, but he hasn't even he actually almost has all the cards, and he's been playing almost as much as Kage. But yeah, unfortunately I did take a couple RP from him, so looks like he's gonna wait a little bit longer. I made the right choice here. He probably wasn't expecting that, because he did shuffle his duplicate. I actually thought he still had it. I didn't think he shuffled it. I should check the top here, because it shows you what he shuffles in, and that's what makes this card good, though. You're able to see and play around basically what he has. And I don't think I played my Hopeless yet, or I think he might have shuffled it. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I had it. I'm not exactly sure. But here I'm not playing the way I wanted to. I definitely wanted Hopeless in my field at this time. But again, he's also not getting it the place I wanted to. I actually thought I was going to lose, because once he starts playing this card, he's about to put it down next turn. He just has to shuffle this one. Now that card is really hard to deal with, because you got two basically 5/5s on the board, or it's a 5/4 and a 4/5. They're just really strong cards, and you can get two of these. This is basically, you can get 2 of Mithrils, and they have the same effect, and it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. But luckily I am able to somehow get rid of him. I forget how. I know I led astray that one, so that dies because that was the summoned one. Right? It doesn't get put in the graveyard, and I don't have any. I don't have I don't have to worry about it coming back. Right? This one is a really hard one to deal with. I was thinking, okay, I don't have anything to deal with this card. I could put Immolation Cloak on this one, get rid of this one, and I might just have to take the 4 damage here, 5 damage here, because he gets Slayer 1. But I don't know how to deal with this card. And he'll be putting this card down soon, so that's another big card. And honestly, it's not looking great for me. I do have the health advantage, but I don't have that much stuff. So I realize now, after playing that card, that he does have Misanthropia. So it looks like even if I did get my foot on the door, he would just play Misanthropia and try to get himself into the door. But he does a good move here. He moves this. Kind of helps me, because honestly, if that wasn't moved all the way over there, that was probably his error. I don't think I would have won. Actually, no, I wouldn't have won, because he would have been able to put that on front and basically won off that. So I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Maybe it was just a simple misplay, or maybe he didn't think he could put that cost down. I'm not sure, but he definitely made an error. And I'm thinking, okay, I do have the health advantage. I could just I could just start playing off that, maybe threatening to go towards lethal. I have a few more hits to take. He does do Blight 3. I don't know if he knows this, but Warder does not do anything against Blight 3. I mean, sorry, anything against Blight. So he's resetting the board right now, and he's kind of kicking himself for that. And I actually got a really good draw here with Metamorphosis, because this guy could have easily taken over. But yeah, I got a really good draw there. And here I can just pick out a big card in my deck. Easy. I'm already at 8. I checked before using it. So here I am, 8. Missing. I have 8 cost and a 6 cost. All my big cards are coming down. Actually didn't have enough yet. I had 7, I think. But still, I have the board lead. All he has is Misanthropia and Volition. He doesn't even have any creatures on his board. He's trying to cycle through, get the top card, and I think he's probably can get what's it called? Hopeless on board here. But either war, next turn, he should be at lethal. He got a really good draw. Actually, I think he did divination that card. I don't know. But either way, it's kind of too late here. I already have... it's already a winning game here. So he tries to take off Slayer, but he doesn't know that I also have Slayer. Or he does know that, but there's nothing he can do against it. And no matter what, I win this game. So, as you can see, -1. I have the... a really close game. GG's to Foxfire there. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but I kind of hope you do. Maybe you can see what you misplayed there. I think marching order was the wrong answer. But in my ladder, I'm doing really well. I'm in silver 4 already. About 3 days of being in silver at the moment. Hopefully I'll get out of it by next week. It took me forever to get a bronze, but I wasn't really trying. But I didn't know Hopeless Necromantic was a good deck to play, and looks like it is. I do also have to buy a pack because I'm getting towards the limit there. But yeah, you don't have to spend money in this game, guys. You see what this guy is. This is gold 10. He's about to hit Mithril. Actually, don't know. Oh, 420, nice. So he's going first. Level 33. He's about twice my level. Never paid for a pack. He's 100% done with all his common cards. Almost done with his uncommon. 50% of mythic. I think there's about 100 mythics, or like 99, something like that. I'm actually really good here. I don't have Hopeless, unfortunately. But maybe I can get there. Let's see. Do I have a 1 cost? I do have a 1 cost. I don't really have a 2 cost. So let's just get Vodnik so that I have a 1 cost in my hand. Let's put Endrick Beast in the graveyard. Shuffle this one. Oh, I actually don't know if I can. Let's shuffle Lantern Colossus and then shuffle Endrick Beast next turn.
All right.
So I do have a 4 cost in my hand, so I do have that kind of curve, and I'm gonna have another 1 cost. I definitely need to reshuffle rated the tombs. I can keep one in my hand. Good play by him. Racer and Shadow. Get my boards cards off the board. I don't really need it. My deck doesn't really come in until later in the game, but you know, good play by him. I did get a lucky draw there. I got 2 Endrick Beasts off first turn, and those are all my copies in the deck. Here I can also play instead, since he doesn't have any cards on the board. I can also see if I can shuffle for Hopeless, and I do get lucky there. It looks like it was on top of my deck anyways, though, so maybe it wasn't the right play. But I am guaranteed peace of mind here to have Hopeless next turn. Okay. And if yeah, so whatever he plays, I'm gonna put Hopeless right in front of it. So it looks like he's playing something similar to my deck, except not, because he put Racer and Shadow first in his boneyard. So I want to reshuffle another card here. Raid the Tombs. I don't need 2 of them. Once I get this out of my deck, I might play Raid the Tombs here. I do want to put Gamion on the board. It's good to have a consistent shuffling. Also, I have a mission that works off of it. So it looks like he's trying to get out of his way, and that's fine. It only does 2 damage. I'll be getting there soon. He's got to find a way to get rid of my Hopeless anyways, because it's going to be doing 2 damage. And if anything, I'll also have... what's that card again? The card that moves other cards. Can't remember what it's called. So here I can do a divination, and that's gonna be coming up in 2 turns. I can reshuffle, respawn to play it, and then get rid of my healing potion. Reshuffle, respawn, and Vodnik, and then, or maybe play Vodnik and reshuffle either Wake the Tombs, or Wake the Tombs. But looks like, okay, he's playing Bella. That's a really good card. So it's a stun. Okay. And honestly, so I can put that on top. It's not warded. Okay, this is actually a really good turn. So that was a really good draw by me. Let me see what I can do here. I can shuffle. I have to shuffle this card. And then I will want to... I think I want to play Wake the Tombs. No, not yet. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I am going to put Vodnik down. No. I'm kind of at a really weird spot in the game right now. I think I am going to take Raid the Tomb and then play both these cards down, just so that he has more options to kind of... and I have an extra healing potion. I didn't even think about that. Ooh. I actually want this one in my hand. Discard healing potion. I forgot it's stunned. You can't use abilities when it's stunned. Yeah, I think I have about 6 more in my mission to play for my action cost or whatever it's called to use my abilities. If I get that, I get another card of my. I can buy another pack soon. That's a good card. 2 costs. He's probably gonna put it on top of here. Oh, not okay, but that's not a threat to me now. But it looks like he has an 8 cost coming down real soon. So he's at 5 right now. Okay, dope. So I'm gonna put. Okay, he's gonna stun him. That's cool. So I'm gonna put this card in front over here. Okay. Yeah, and I can keep Raid the Tombs for now. I don't want to reshuffle. Yep. Goodbye. Good play. I can also use Healing Potion on my Yamion next turn if he does decide to go face with it. Right. Although he does have high cost cards, so I don't want to be pulling out this game for too long. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that goes past warded. That's kind of unfortunate. Wow, that's really dumb. It sucks how that goes past warded. Well, either way, I do have a way of getting through this. Let's see what I can do here. I don't know if I should get rid of this yet. Okay. Defender and immobile. So let's move this guy over here. Goodbye. I think I should give him one, just not now. I'm gonna play reactively right now. So I will have a 6 though. You know, this guy's gonna put it in one of these decks, in one of these cards. Okay, I might wanna. He might be wanting to play this card next. So I'm gonna get rid of this so that I don't have to do it next turn. That's the kind of benefits of Vodnik Informant. You can kind of play around. Okay, he's probably going to play this next. He can also play this next. These 2 are really good cards. I don't know why he would play that next. This one might be deleted soon, actually. Let me see. No, it'll stay on the board. It's kind of sticky if he puts it in front of anyone. But this is 8/8. You can't take. This is also sticky on the board. I don't. Okay, so he's gonna play that one. That was a better play by him. Okay, but he might be taking 10 to the face. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to be holding on to Baku, obviously, because it is... Ooh. I think that's a good card. I'm also going to be putting this here. He might be putting that here or here, either or. It's going to be really hard to deal with. But now that I'm showing a lot of strength over here, he might not put that on front of my 6 cost, because this is going to be doing automatic 4 damage. Okay, yep. So I'll be doing, looks like I'll be doing, let's see, 10 damage to him. Racer and Shadow. Okay, no, I'll be only doing 4. I also have a Racer and Shadow in my hand, or coming up next turn. So I might want to get rid of this card. Let's see. So this will do a 5, which will bring him down. Sorry, so it'll do 6, 7. So that'll bring him down to 1. Oh yeah, okay, you're right. Oh shoot. Let's see here. I have to get rid of this card first.
Leave it all on the track.
Oh, whoops. Okay, whatever. I'm so stupid right now. I played horribly. It was horrible. Okay, I can use this one as kind of reactionary here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this one as reactionary. The other cards. So he's gonna definitely get rid of this one, my lantern, because that holds a bigger threat. Okay, that is a good play, except he won't be playing any big cards at the moment, because he only has, well, he can play a 6 cost, and that could be enough to deal with everything at the moment. Okay, he opts to go here. That's actually really good. Good play by him. Okay, that was really good. So he's definitely trying to stall me out. Okay. A big issue though would be me drawing one of those cards that he has. So should I wait on this? No, I shouldn't. So I don't know what he has in his hand right now. It's actually kind of scary, because he's playing really, okay, he's playing really well here. Okay, and he played Raid the Tombs. Really good plays here. Really good plays. So let's see. I actually do want to play Baku first. Unsuppressible. I'm really upset about Spirited Away going through Warded, because it kind of defeats the purpose of Warded. It's just so... I'm kind of disappointed. I'm actually really disappointed in that. That shouldn't make sense at all. But, you know, whatever. He is making good use of his Raided Tombs. Really good use of it. Looks like he cycled most of his... where is he going? Where is he going? Okay. Okay, really good play there. Really good play here. Getting rid of all my cards on the field. He could stall out because he does have the upper hand on the board right now. Upper hand and cards right now. Okay. So he's going to actually... Oh, I don't know what he's doing here, because he would have gone here and still lived. I'm not sure what he's going to try to play now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. He wants me to hit face with him. I might actually have to get rid of him first.
What is lost?
Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Vodnik Informant. Let's actually see. I want to see what's in his hand.
I know secrets.
Racer and Shadow. Nothing too crazy at the moment. He's really close to beating me though. It's a really good game right now.
Looking good.
He's probably gonna put it on here because he has overrun. It'll get me down to 4, I think, or 3. Really scary. Okay. Racer and Shadow.
Leave it all on the
Okay,
track.
really good card here, and I think he just won. Well played.
Leave it all
Well
on
played.
the track.
I don't think I lose too much here though. Good game. Maybe like 3 or 4. So I might be wanting to change my deck up a bit because of that. It looks like I do have to buy a pack though. Let me see. Store, core pack. Okay. I'm at 9. Really close. So let's go to next. Let's edit this out actually. One of the biggest issues I have with let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. With playing that 2 cost. Where is it? One of the issues that I have with playing, I can't even find it. With playing Sword Saint is because it's a 2 gem cost. And you know, if I do get it, I actually don't have a need for respawn. It actually will pose a better 2 cost than respawn. Balance, also a really good card. I might think about putting that in. Boogeyman is not doing too good for me right now. I might want to think about putting Balance in instead. It'll help me have a leg up on when I don't have good draws. You know what? I'm gonna actually do that. Actually, let me see if there's one I can get rid of. Ravenous She. Yeah. Getting rid of it for more draw. Where is it? There's also a good one too. It's basically another bounce card. Oh, no, never mind. It's for your own bounce card. Oh, you know what? I could have put in Spinneret instead. I might put that in instead, yeah. This is an interesting card. Let me see. But don't be afraid to edit decks. If you think it's good, if you're doing really well with it, don't be afraid to edit it out. See what's doing well for your deck and see what's not. So my issue is that I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of problems coming back. Because once, if Hopeless Necromantic procs, I usually am in the lead. For the most part. I was looking for Balance. There it is. I'm considering making another one to put in my deck and then taking out. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Open it. What the heck? Actually, don't know how to craft. What the heck? There we go. See, I don't have enough to make it. Okay, that's okay. Then that answered my question. So I'm gonna play one more to see how it does. Looks like I found a match already. 11-3. It's not too bad. I wish it was 14-0. I would definitely be into silver 5 or silver 6 at this point. So this guy's silver 9, almost in gold. Looks like he's about played as much as me. A little bit less actually. He's doing really well. Looks like I feel like he's playing a lot more ranked than me. But yeah, okay. I'm going second here. Good, that's good. I have Balance. I might keep that in my hand. I'll be having it, but at the same time as Hopeless.
Let's feed.
Okay, that's a really good one to have as first draw. I have a lot of high cost cards that I don't want. I do want Vodnik, so let's put that on top of my deck right now. Let's put Ravenous She or Lantern Colossus. I kind of like Lantern a lot better. And just reshuffle this one. I'm definitely going to have to shuffle Raided Tombs soon. I'm going to put down that... Actually, I might not even put down Vodnik in front of whatever this card is. I can't remember the name. Shigoi. Because, I don't know. I think I should because he'll be getting 2 life for free. I think I should. Okay, he has 2, so I definitely have to put it in front of one. But at least my options are becoming clearer. So I'm definitely making a lot of choices here. Okay, dope. So he's running a rush deck. I should be okay. He's gonna want to put this card down, for sure. For sure. Probably in front of Hopeless. I'm not gonna put Hopeless in front of it. Well, actually, Alpha Strike. Oof. Yeah, you know, that's not too bad. Although he does have another rush card though. He has 2 rush cards in his hand, so if he does put it in front of Hopeless. And so he's probably, the reason why he got to silver so quickly is because he's playing a lot of rush decks. And most of his games will either end quickly or, well, that's it. They always end quickly. I don't want to put it in front, Hopeless in front of this guy, because he won't die in front of it. I want to put it in front of him, because he will die in front of him. Raid the Tombs. Okay, so I'm gonna do. I gotta shuffle one of these. And this makes cards like Metamorphosis and Led Astray a lot stronger too, because you do want to stall out a little bit of his power curve, so that you have more control of the board. So once I hit 5, that's a really good. That's a really good curve for me. Once I hit 5, then he'll be struggling to keep up. He's going to have to attack in front of this. He might put this down in front. It would be dumb too, though, to be honest. Let's see what he's trying to do. I'm not too worried about my health at the moment. It'll get worse, for sure. But at least I know kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment. He's going to want to get that 5 cost down pretty soon. But I will have Metamorphosis for that. Or I can use Push Oni by 2 turns from now, which is coming up, and it'll be in response anyways. So I don't have actually, I can use Red Tombs next turn, because these 2 cards I don't really want in my graveyard. Okay. Interesting play. Is there? Okay. 5 cost. Okay, good. 6. Okay, dope. He's going to want to put that turn next turn. And that's a 2/2. Alright. So what I'm going to do here is reshuffle Mavka. Play Raid the Tombs. I'm hoping for... Okay, both these cards are pretty good. Let Us Stray works as well. Let's see. I'm actually getting a lot of good cards here. Metamorphosis, good. That is the one I'm looking for. I could play that on next turn. Might have been better to play the other card, but it's also so that I have healing for this deck. I do want it to stay on the board. I'm drinking one of these Red Bull Coconut Edition cards. Okay, that's good. That's a good deck. I mean, that's good play here. Let's see. So I'm not going to be able to get rid of it with that. I can get rid of it with that. So that it doesn't, he's not able to utilize it. I could also have put down Immolation Cloak. Actually, I think I will do that now. I want to get rid of a card. Hopeless. I don't have anything in my deck at the moment, so I think this will be the right option here. I think it's 0 cost to play. Yep, perfect. +3. There we go. So now he can't really play this card. He can play this one now, but I'll have this one ready. See, this is why you shouldn't really worry too much about rush if you have a late power curve. You just want to get to your power curve, because with rush decks, once they get past the power curve, they're a little bit easier to deal with. You can kind of just stall them out. That's a really good card. Agile, nice. I'm not too worried about it. I will be able to play this card next. He's not even playing his high cost cards, the cards that I'm afraid of, but I do as well have options for those. Okay, yeah, he's gonna slowly just chip away at this. Racer and Shadow. Good. Really good card here. I'm going to hold on to it, or I might reshuffle it. It's really not what I need right now. So I'm definitely going to put down Tarragon. And I'm not going to use the +1/+1 yet. I'm going to use it. Actually, you know what? Might as well. Yeah, might as well. 6, 7. So now he's looking at this card. Oh no, this one's a threat. He can't put anything in front of here because it's going to do 2 damage. This card is going to be useless in front of this card. Going to be useless in front of this side too. He has to respond to me using this card or whatever he has here. But I mean, this card's going to die if it puts it over here. But at least he won't be getting hit anymore with this card. Okay, dope. This has life tap, so it does allow him to stay alive. That one also has a life tap. What did he reshuffle? He reshuffled. Okay. So, I'm sorry. He might forfeit after this. He might forfeit after this. So here, let's see. What do I have in my graveyard? Nothing really crazy. Let's reshuffle this. Yep, he definitely gave up after that. He didn't have any other options. But again, this is textbook. If there was a textbook for this kind of game. Oh, cool. I got a chest seal. Awesome, 3 points. But this is textbook right here. When it comes to rush. I know that I'm not the highest ranked in terms of following someone for advice. But in the end, I'm just using my head. When I don't play too much, what do you call it? When I don't play on computer for some reason, I don't play well. Also, when I play my phone, it's so fast for me that I don't think. You have to be in a good environment to really think. I don't have any other kind of things going around to where it's distracting me. But I did want to show kind of the thought process of how to play the game, what you should be thinking about when you play this game. I want to see how long I've been recording for. 37 minutes. This video is gonna come out a little bit long, but at least this is a really good kind of video on the show what my mindset is when I'm playing these games, and you know, it's paying off, as you can tell. Silver, I definitely think that's where most of the player base is going to be, is around silver, probably gold, but I'm really climbing in silver right now. It's not an issue for me at all, at least at the moment. 12-3. I'm definitely coming up ahead of the curve at the moment. But anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. I hope that you enjoy my other videos. Maybe you can get maybe we can all get a little better at playing card games. Thank you.